Welcome back to Global Bike Buzz, the home of real riders and real reviews. Today, we're diving deep into a machine that perfectly blends retro charm with modern aggression at the 2025 Yamaha XSR 155. Yamaha has always been a master at creating motorcycles that hit the sweet spot between performance, style, and practicality, and with this new XSR 155, they seem to have nailed it once again. So grab your helmet, sit back, and let's explore what makes this little neo-retro street machine such a head-turner. When you first look at the 2025 Yamaha XSR 155, you'll immediately notice that Yamaha hasn't strayed far from the Faster Son's design philosophy, a mix of vintage aesthetics wrapped around contemporary engineering. The front end greets you with that signature circular LED headlamp, surrounded by a brushed aluminum bezel that adds a sense of sophistication. It's not just for looks either. The lighting performance is sharper, clearer, and has better throw than before, giving you a confident ride even on poorly lit roads. The front fork setup now features gold-colored upside-down forks, which don't just improve the look but also enhance the overall handling. The subtle details add the minimal front fender, neatly integrated turn indicators, and the upright mirrors all give the bike a purposeful stance. It's modern retro done right. Move to the side and you start appreciating how Yamaha's designers have paid attention to proportions. The bike has that compact, muscular build, with the sculpted 10-liter fuel tank flowing seamlessly into the single-piece seat. The contrast between the tank's metallic paint and the brushed aluminum side covers gives it a premium yet rugged appearance. The seat height remains approachable at around 810 mm, making it friendly for both new riders and experienced ones alike. The round tank cap, ribbed seat texture, and exposed frame sections add a nod to the café-racer era, while the overall fit and finish are unmistakably modern Yamaha quality. It feels solid, well-built, and expensive for its class. At the rear, the minimalist design continues beautifully. The circular LED tail lamp gives it a clean, uncluttered finish, while the short fender and neatly mounted license plate holder keep the design tidy. Yamaha has also reworked the rear suspension setup for the 2025 model to offer slightly better ride comfort without losing the sporty character. The dual-tone color options and new graphics introduced this year really make the XSR 155 stand out in a crowd. You get options like matte silver, midnight black, and a retro-inspired racing red that will definitely appeal to classic motorcycle lovers. Every angle of this bike tells a story of balance between old-school design and cutting-edge components. Now, underneath that retro shell lies the same tried-and-tested 155cc liquid-cooled, single-cylinder, 4-valve engine that Yamaha uses in the R15 V4 and Mountain 15. But in the XSR 155, the power delivery has been tuned for smoother, more city-friendly performance. It still produces around 19.3 horsepower at 10,000 revolutions per minute and 14.7 Nm of torque at 8,500 revolutions per minute, paired with a 6-speed gearbox and an assisted slipper clutch system. This combination makes for incredibly smooth gear shifts and helps prevent wheel hop during aggressive downshifts. The variable valve actuation (VVA) technology continues to be one of the bike's highlights, offering a punchy mid-range and strong top-end power without compromising fuel efficiency. Fire up the engine, and you'll notice that the XSR 155 has a distinct throaty note, refined yet sporty enough to make your ride engaging. On the road, the throttle response feels crisp, and the bike accelerates eagerly through the gears. In city conditions, it's nimble and easy to maneuver thanks to its light weight of around 134 kilograms. The upright handlebar and relaxed foot-peg position create a comfortable, natural riding stance, ideal for daily commutes or weekend rides. Once you open it up on the highway, the XSR 155 holds its line confidently even at higher speeds, with minimal vibration. It feels planted through corners, aided by Yamaha's Delta box frame, which is one of the stiffest in this segment. Braking performance is solid to a 282 mm front disc and a 220 mm rear disc with dual-channel ABS ensure controlled stopping power in all conditions. Yamaha has slightly tweaked the ABS calibration for 2025 to offer a more progressive feel, especially during hard braking. The tires are grippy enough for most situations, a 110 section at the front and 140 section at the rear, offering a great balance between grip and comfort. Suspension duties are handled by the USD forks up front and a linked monoshock at the rear, both tuned to absorb bumps without compromising sportiness. Whether you're navigating through traffic or leaning into a corner on a twisty road, the XSR 155 delivers confidence at every move. Yamaha has also made some minor updates to the digital instrument cluster for 2025. It's still the round LCD display we've come to know, but now it's brighter and offers slightly more information, including a gear position indicator, fuel consumption stats, and VVA activation light. It might not be the largest or most advanced cluster out there, but it fits the retro theme beautifully and is easy to read under sunlight. Fuel efficiency is another strong point of the XSR 155. Depending on your riding style, it can return anywhere between 42 to 48 km per liter, making it one of the most economical options in the premium 150cc segment. Combine that with a 10-liter fuel tank, and you're looking at a realistic range of over 400 kilometers before you need to refuel. The XSR 155 isn't just about numbers though, it's about the experience. It's about how it makes you feel every time you swing your leg over the saddle. The connection between the throttle, the chassis, and the road feels organic. It's the kind of bike that makes even short rides feel special. Whether you're a college student upgrading from a commuter bike, or a seasoned rider looking for something lightweight and stylish for city rides, the XSR 155 appeals across the spectrum. Now let's talk pricing and availability. The 2025 Yamaha XSR 155 is priced competitively, starting at around $3,200 internationally, or roughly a superscript 11.75 lakh ex showroom in India, depending on the market and color options. At that price point, it's competing directly with bikes like the Honda CB150R, Suzuki Gixxer 250, and even the KTM Duke 125 in certain regions. Considering the quality, technology, and brand heritage Yamaha offers, it stands as a very attractive package. Of course, it's not all perfect. Some riders might wish for a slightly larger tank for long-distance touring or a little more seat cushioning for extended rides. Also, while the design is timeless, those looking for a more aggressive, futuristic look might lean toward the Mount 15 instead. But for those who appreciate the blend of old-school design and modern-day reliability, the XSR 155 checks all the right boxes. In the 2025 update, Yamaha has fine-tuned a few aspects that make the overall riding experience smoother: a slightly better low-end torque delivery, refined suspension damping, and more premium paint finishes. It's not a revolutionary change, but it's enough to keep the XSR 155 feeling fresh and relevant in a rapidly evolving market. At the end of the day, the Yamaha XSR 155 is not just a motorcycle, it's a statement. It's a reminder that style and performance can coexist harmoniously. It's a bike that you don't just ride, you bond with it. It appeals to your emotions as much as it does to your logic. Every time you park it, you'll find yourself turning back for one last look, and that's the magic Yamaha has managed to capture. So if you're looking for a motorcycle that delivers everyday usability, thrilling performance, and head-turning design without breaking the bank, the 2025 Yamaha XSR 155 deserves to be on your short list. Thanks for watching Global Bike Buzz. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more detailed bike reviews from around the world, and drop your thoughts in the comments below. Would you pick the XSR 155 over the R15 or the Mount 15? We'd love to hear from you. Until next time, ride safe, ride smart, and keep the passion alive.